Hello rat bags, it's Jade, welcome to an Atlas guide. Today I'm going to be showing you how to teleport to any one of the grids on the server of Atlas in single player, so you can go and start off in anywhere you want. There are some fantastic landmarks in Atlas for builders out there that just like building, for players that maybe want to start off from somewhere a little bit harder or maybe even a little bit easier, or just explore everything Atlas has to offer but you haven't got all the time in the world to do it on official or even on single player with boosted settings. So don't forget to like and go and give me a follow on Mixer, guys. That's where I'm streaming Atlas, Outer Worlds and Ark, much more of the usual survival games you know and come to expect from my channel. Videos on YouTube, streaming on Mixer, coming very, very soon. Anywho, let's do it. LB, RB, Y and X brings up the admin commands. Just to test that they're working for you, you should be able to just simply type fly, click that, resume, and you should be able to fly higher in the sky. Now you could potentially fly all the way across the whole server to go to where you want to get to, but it's going to take you a hell of a long time. Also, if you're playing on a friend's server or you've rented a server out yourself, make sure you type in enable cheats, leave a space and type in the password. This is how you activate the cheats when you're on someone else's server or you're allowing any of your friends to do admin commands on yours. And don't forget as well that after that they must always put the words cheat in before every single command. Then leave a space and type whatever the command is. You don't have to do that on your single player world, but it's definitely worth pointing out. Anyway, I'm not really wanting to do a whole tutorial on that, it's teleport time. Now this is obviously the server grid and it's not much use to you if you don't know about some of the locations. So we're going to go to a few of them, but I'm also going to leave a link in the description box down below and the comment section that takes you to the Atlas Wikipedia, and you can go through every single grid and see every single landmark that's there. Now obviously they're discovery zones, they give you points, experience when you discover them, and some of them may have changed with recent updates and in the future they still may change. But as far as I know, these are the ones that currently are in the game at the moment and still work. Let's start off with Gorgon's State, that's all the way in A12, and here's what you type. TP, leave a space, type in the name of the server grid, leave a space, type in 0, leave a space, 0, leave a space, 0. This will teleport you to that grid. There you go, we're travelling to A12. Now, one thing to note, it may take a good few seconds for the game to load in. Don't assume it's crashed. Give it up to at least a minute, possibly even 2 sometimes. It won't do this every single time, but just occasionally. Now one of the only big downsides to this is that sometimes it does spawn you in the middle of the ocean, so you have to be wary, be careful and make sure you're obviously spawning in a ship so you can either use commands like fly to get around and explore more. Quick change of set time of day, and we are indeed at Kresny K, which is on A12. There you go, all the way on the bottom left hand side, that's where we are right now. It's a pretty large island. One thing to remember also that sometimes when you jump server grids, you may have to put the cheat command back in. So if suddenly your commands aren't working, make sure you do either enable cheats on other servers, or you've done it for yourself, you've put the password in, or just make sure it works for you. Let's do fly and let's start zooming around and see if we can find this location. Already we found a pretty cool island, and this is definitely something I've not seen before, one of these. This is definitely a location I've never been to before. And it's really cool to get a first hand look at some of these places and work out whether or not you want to travel there. This place is great. Its own docks, its own building, and we've got a fantastic river going into the mountains. Anyway, let's see if we can find what we're actually looking for. Although I will just take a quick glance at this as well. This looks pretty cool. Just a simple tower sitting there overlooking the whole of the island. I'm pretty much starting to fall in love with this place already. Just look at some of these buildings and towns. This looks like the one they used a lot in the promotional shots and the trailers when Atlas first launched on PC last year. I kid you not, I did not know when choosing this. I just picked a random name and server and thought, right, that looks interesting, let's take a look. Obviously it's still pretty dangerous, So you might want to make sure you've got cheat commands giving you infinite life. No, 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 no. F in the comments. So yeah, don't do what I just did like a dumbass. It is absolutely amazing. Look at this island. If you're a creative builder, and I'm very much looking to do more content based around building, some of these locations could really add something to your builds and just make it feel like you've got a living, breathing world for you to really go out and explore, but always come back to your main island. Or even this is pretty useful for finding out what server you might want to use. If you rent your own servers, you'll know you need to have a home server, but you can change and put different islands in. So I'm pretty sure there's ways to find out which island this might be. And actually, they're thinking about it. That might be a good idea for me to do a video on and start showcasing some of the best islands and locations. Look at this place. I am honestly mind blown. I've always loved the idea that Atlas has got all these fantastic discovery points, but I've never really had a chance playing on official. I was lucky to get from one server to the other without getting shot by other players or ghost ships. And I've not really visited it that much in single player since it launched. But it's absolutely fantastic. I don't think I'd even build a base if I came to this island. These buildings are great. I really hope one day we can have prefabs that we can just plonk down to make our own little villages and towns. We've already got some, like the bank and stuff like that, but I'd love to see some more. Now obviously these are purely cosmetic. You're not going to be able to go inside and live in them, although that would be amazing one day, even if it was only for PvE or single player. But nevertheless, it could still be pretty fun getting up here and exploring. I'm heading over to this place now. I just like the idea of the sound naming of it. Gorgon's State. Hopefully it's going to be something pretty epic. But you get the idea. That's how you teleport to servers. Now there is a way that you can teleport directly to specific longitude, latitude commands. But I think it's pretty simple to just do what I'm doing here. Travel to a server. If you land in water, just put yourself a raft. And just make sure you've re-enabled cheats or God mode so you don't get killed by any creatures. Well, I'm not going to lie. I showed you something epic and now we've got something maybe not so epic. It's just a great big massive piece of rock. Let's try M12. TP M12. And then these are the X, Y, Z coordinates. We could try experimenting and see if it works directly. 62.52 and then minus 54.65. Oh, something's working. Now if that's worked correctly, we should be at Old Man Mayberry's spot. Otherwise, it's probably going to just put us in the middle of M12. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's worked with them coordinates. If I do remember rightly, Ark Survival Evolved has something similar, where you can put in the coordinates, but they're not the longitude and latitude coordinates. They're actual proper X, Y, Z coordinates. So you'd have to look up a converter normally. Let me know in the comment section if you know of something like that that works with Atlas. But for now, this is still a pretty cool way just to go and explore some of these places. Now let's spawn in a boat before I get munched on by some sort of shark. Like that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So it does look like this one's a Golden Ruins area. I often call it the Golden Compass area. It's the Golden Age Ruins. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a really more advanced looking nice town. No, then again, it could all just be ruined by 100 Cyclopses running around. Yo, bro, where's your graphics gone? Where's your graphics gone? Alright, calm down. Calm down, Petal. So clearly, these places are fantastic. Some are definitely going to be a little bit more uninhabitable or habitable than others. I really do like this architecture. I do hope they start putting this more into the rest of the world. and not just for the boss islands. Or at least give us the opportunity to maybe fight over something like this once in a while and claim it for ourselves. Now there are definitely quite a few here, and the one I was really looking at was the Soul Spire. But it says it's on a trench. Let's see if we can find that Old Man Maybury spot. 6252. Well, there's nothing really here. Sudling Island, I'm guessing it's been moved. Like I said, it's not a perfect art, this. And it's going to keep chopping and changing when they keep adding maybe more islands and stuff. Let's go and explore the rest of the island over the other side. Now on the map it's showing something, but there's no landmass. So maybe there is something in the water. Let's dive in. Oh. Well, I've been swimming around this trench quite a bit now and I can't find anything really that interesting. No underwater ruins, no secret caves. Whoa! Okay. What's this? Okay! We've got something. This is where it'd be really handy to have one of the subnauticals. But last time I tried spawning one in, I just could not get the thing to work. But this is one of the new zones that you can explore. I do believe there is some sort of boss down here. So this is the Golden Age ruins, but at the bottom of the sea. It's pretty cool. I'm guessing that some of these must have some good resources. So this is like the main gateway. Wonder if you actually transport or teleport somewhere if you go up to the door. Probably not. It's probably going to be just something that you just fly around and fly over to. But it does look hella interesting. Oh, Ark and Atlas are the same game, confirmed. The implant sign is there. I knew it. I may put this out on Twitter or do a video baiting the Ark players. Make them believe this is like the new map. This is crazy stuff though. I gave in and I spawned in a sub as it was taking me forever to go through these seas. But you need Mythos to run it now. They've changed it from organic paste. That was the command for it. Marrow. And by rights, we should now be able to pilot the submarine. Hells yeah. Can we fight some of these guys? Yes we can. It does do damage against creatures with its arms. I did not know that. Which kind of makes sense. I thought, what is it used for then if you can't use it in PvP? So you will be able to take on other creatures. Oh my gosh, look, you get loads of resources using it on these big shells. And seaweed for days too. Oh, we're finally coming up on something new. This area is huge. Every time I think it's finished, there's more to discover. Alright, let's move on and try one more location. TP. I'm going to try 06. 1 0 0. Well, of course I'm in the water. But should I be? And why can I jump? Woo! There's quite a few this ones. So you can see it's worked. You get the idea, guys. We're now at 06. Some way north. Guessing one of these islands is going to be substantial. We're going for a waterfall of fire. 9075 2269. I'm guessing it's on this island here. We've got something at least. The most random cliffside house ever. Where's my fire water, damn it? Is this it? Is this the waterfall of fire? I don't know, man. It don't look like no fire water to me. Yeah, it's pretty much got to be. Just maybe a bit of false pretenses here with this location being fire water. But it's still really epic. Maybe you're someone that doesn't like the prefab buildings or the mix of the way it looks with your buildings that you create. So something like this where there's only a small building in the background and you could build something really cool here. There's lots of pathways obviously. I just love the way it actually cascades all the way into the sea. More cliffside houses? Why not? Loads of them. What is this one? It's like a massive spillway. And just cascading all the way into the sea. That is a huge waterfall. A green, luscious land to build on. And wow, a whole amazing bay. Okay, we're on a bit more of a small little island now. Definitely more of a tropical paradise. Ooh, but what's this? Whoa. Whoa. That's pretty cool. I absolutely love the ruins, man. This makes me want to play this game so much and just keep building and finding these places. This definitely reminds me of Castle Grayskull from He-Man. Imagine if there was actual quests tied to these locations. At least just one specific quest that only happened in this one location. That made you actually proper go and find a treasure chest buried nearby. Following steps and looking for landmarks. So there we go guys, it could be a future video idea. Let me know what you think about me doing tours of these islands. Maybe building something small on each of them. Just give like a heads up of what you could expect to see. Whether or not it's worth it and what kind of resources. A lot of the information you're always going to be able to get just from the wiki quickly anyway. But they have made lots of changes to some of these land masses. New ones have popped up. And I think it'd be pretty cool visually to do a video showing you guys great places to build. As well as practical information about what resources are there. And what animals possibly too. If this video has helped you out at all, make sure you like it. If you want to come and play on my Atlas servers, make sure you join. Make sure you join my Discord. You'll find the link in the description box down below. We've got a server running at the moment, crossplay for Xbox and PC. Just look at this place. This is pretty cool. And don't forget to go and give me a follow on Mixer. I'm probably going to be live streaming a lot of this in the future. Talking to chat and playing on my server and showcasing some of this stuff while I'm there. Thanks a lot for watching. See you rat bags later.